Hello everyone, my name is the Pixel Pig, and today I'm going to be recreating some of Mumbo Jumbo's silly redstone ideas inside Minecraft Bedrock Edition. If you're unaware, the wiring in Minecraft Bedrock Edition is much different than Java Edition. Most of these contraptions aren't even recognizable. Some of them are more complex, some of them are simpler, so without further ado, let's just get into the video. And of course, if you haven't seen Mumbo's video, be sure to go see that first. This is his Silly Redstone Ideas number 20, the most recent one. I'll leave a link in the description and in the iCards for you guys to check it out, and then come back to this video. So of course, as you know, if you've seen Mumbo's video, the first build he does is a green hairstyle changer. So I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't exactly tell how he did this in his video. However, I think my method is pretty similar. Basically, what we're gonna do is there's a pistons on various levels matching where there's string holding up these gravity blocks. So what happens is when you push this button, that string will get pushed and broken. The pistons will pull this back. These are sticky pistons, and the hair will fall. And so we can see he goes from boy band green to bald green and leaves a bunch of hair on the ground. This next one is personally my favorite contraption. This thing took me like an hour and a half to build, over an hour, because pistons are very different in Bedrock Edition than Java Edition, and of course this is the Nether Portal piston door. So as you can see, I'm quite proud of the way I compacted this redstone. The part that I was struggling with was the double activator on this dispenser, which is the one that does the water. So you can see I pull the lever, closes, so I couldn't walk through. I'm not going to go in that because I'm in creative. It'll just instantly take me to the nether. But you can see there's blocks behind that will stop me from walking through. And then when I open it, I can walk through, and the nether portal is gone. And it is completely flush. These blocks are yellow, but they don't have to be. So the way this works is basically, first we need a piston extender on this side. So whenever this is on, see these two redstone torches cancel each other out. This powers these two, and then this one is just a trail going to the other side to do the exact same thing, although in a slightly different layout. Now in Java Edition, you don't need these because somehow this powers all the pistons, I think. Could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it is. So then, of course, we've also got this observer, turns off this torch and activates this repeater, which sends an observer fire down here to this redstone, through this block, to this redstone. That's the first pulse. No, that's the second pulse. The first pulse is this one. So that's what spits out the water. Then this is what brings the water back in. You see it goes down to this dispenser. Then, of course, you just need to activate the flint and steel whenever the lever is pulled. And I'm quite proud of this. I'm probably going to use this in my survival realm, because this is a pretty nice design. Now this next build is the alarm clock that blows up if you fail to turn it off, if you don't get out of bed. So this one is quite different than Mumbo's. Basically what we've got is, so this tripwire activates whenever you get up out of bed, and it'll send a delay, and then if that delay goes and this lever is not flicked, we've got an AND gate, it goes, so if it gets all the way through the delay and the lever's not flicked, it goes through here and activates what's currently a redstone lamp. I will switch it to TNT once I'm done with the demonstration. So if I'm in bed, I wake up, I don't flick the lever, uh-oh, boom. But if I wake up and do flick the lever, so that ensures that I get out of bed, nothing happens. So let me replace this to a TNT and do this. It's been over a year and I'm still used to the legacy console inventory. Oh well. So, let's see. So if I get out of bed, but make sure I flick the lever, nothing happens. Hopefully that's been long enough. But if I just get out of bed, I'm gonna go back into bed. I'm still tired. Oh, you can only sleep at night. Oof. And if I was in survival, of course, I would have died there. So the next one is Mumbo's banana machine. For those of you that watch Hermitcraft, as he explained in his video, he was like a spy in their war. So his code word was bananas, but he spammed it a bit too much, and he made this to replicate it. It's just a command block that says bananas, and it's on chain repeat when it has redstone. So if I pull this, it says bananas. That's pretty simple. It barely changes in Bedrock. I honestly don't know how commands work in Java Edition, but I'd imagine it's quite similar to this. The next one is also about Mumbo's mold duties. Hopefully it didn't get damaged by the explosion over there. So basically this is a hidden spot for him to be in the ground and spy on people. See, third person doesn't work quite as well in Bedrock as it does in Java, but I'm down here. I can spy on people. No one's gonna notice me. They probably will, but that's besides the point. And I can flick this lever and be instantly pulled back up. No one will ever notice, except for the lever sitting right in the open. Now, the way this works is really simple. It's just a basic vertical double piston extender. I'm pretty sure most of you probably know how that works, or at least you can tell by looking at it. Basically, what it does is redstone fires on the below part, pushes this, and then this extends right after that once it gets up here. Then, when you deactivate it, you pull this down, then you pull it down, and then this fires again and pulls the block down. Hopefully that made sense. It probably didn't, to be honest. But it's just a double piston extender. There are several videos out there that explain how double piston extenders work for you to see yourself. Now, for a brief intermission, I want to note, in his video, Mumbo does in fact build a quote-unquote subscriber counter for YouTube, and the whole joke is he doesn't get any subscribers. It's obviously just a contraption that doesn't do anything, so I'm not going to bother building it in this video. So Mumbo's weaponized door, unfortunately, does not have an equivalent in Bedrock Edition with the way the TNT minecarts work. So I've just gone ahead and used regular TNT. It's pretty simple. I don't know if it's even worth showing off. But basically, this looks like a regular piston door, just like in Mumbo's video. You step on the pressure plate, and it's not instant like his because of no minecarts, but it works. So the next contraption, I gotta say, is my personal favorite if we don't take into account the redstone that goes into it, because it's quite simple, actually, and I'll get into that in a minute. Basically, it's the useless machine campfire. So what it does is you turn on the campfire and it turns off the campfire. It's pretty simple, not that hard to make. Basically, all we've got is this is much simpler than in Java Edition, at least Mumbo's design. All we've got is an observer block below the campfire, and so whenever it gets updated, we have a repeater set to 1 tick delay that goes in, powers the dispenser, and then one set to 3 tick delay. What that does is it just activates it twice, so it can spit out the water and pull it back in. And that's really all there is to this build. So this next one is the self-destructing note. Now Mumbo didn't show the redstone very much in it, but from what I can see, I'm pretty sure this is pretty much the exact same as what it is in Java Edition. I've set up a redstone lamp first, that way I don't blow it up so I can show what it does. Basically, you open it, it's on page 1. As soon as you turn it to page 2, it activates a short timer so you can actually read it, and then this will be TNT that will explode. And let me turn it back. It deactivates. So let me replace this back to TNT. So I'm here. I'm a secret agent. I'm going to read my little note. Page 1, this message will self-destruct, blah, 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 whatever. Get to page 2. And then I'm done reading it. And then it does self-destruct. And now it's gone. So that's all for this video. I've recreated 10, well, I guess technically 9, of Mumbo's silly redstone ideas inside Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Let me know if you guys want this to become a series. I can go back and do some of his other videos too, because he has 20 of them. And I could even recreate some of his non-silly redstone idea videos if you guys want. Or I could try to do some of my own redstone. Let me know, guys, if you have any requests or anything like that. And this has been Pixel Pig recreating Mumbo Jumbo's redstone creations in Minecraft Bedrock Edition.